Ronaldo made history, but Portugal's biggest decision shocked everyone. Imagine being 41 years old, playing in what could be the final World Cup of your career, scoring the goal that saves your country, and just minutes later, your own coach decides to take you off. No injury, no red card, just one bold decision. At that moment, millions of fans around the world were asking the same question. Why would Portugal substitute Cristiano Ronaldo? What happened next made this one of the most unforgettable matches of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. One last World Cup dream. Before the match even started, all eyes were on one man, Cristiano Ronaldo. At 41 years old, many believed this could be the final World Cup knockout match of his legendary career. Every touch of the ball, every run, every shot, felt like another page being added to football history. Portugal entered the match as favorites, and from the first whistle, they played like it. They controlled possession, created chance after chance, and looked ready to score. Rafael Leao stretched Croatia's defense with his pace. Pedro Neto constantly found dangerous spaces. Ronaldo kept making clever runs inside the box, waiting for the perfect pass. But despite all that pressure, the goal never came. Croatia stayed calm. They defended with discipline and patiently waited for their opportunity. Sometimes football doesn't reward the team that plays better. It rewards the team that takes its chance. Croatia silenced the stadium. Early in the second half, that chance finally arrived. One dangerous delivery into Portugal's penalty area. Ivan Perisic timed his movement perfectly. One clean finish. Goal. Croatia led 1-0. The Portuguese fans couldn't believe it. For almost an hour, Portugal had controlled the match. But now, they were losing. And suddenly, the pressure became much heavier. Because in the World Cup, one bad result means your journey is over. Ronaldo answers again. Portugal pushed forward immediately. They even thought they had equalized. The celebrations started, but only for a moment. VAR ruled the goal offside. It felt like luck was completely against Portugal. Then came another attack. Renato Veiga went down inside the box. At first, the referee said play on. But VAR called him over. After watching the replay, penalty. The responsibility belonged to one man, Cristiano Ronaldo. 41 years old, thousands inside the stadium, millions watching around the world. He stepped forward, stayed calm, and buried the penalty. 1-1. With that goal, Ronaldo became the oldest player ever to score in a men's World Cup knockout match. Once again, he proved that legends never stop making history. But nobody knew. His biggest moment in this match had already happened. The decision nobody expected. As the game became more intense, Portugal's coach, Roberto Martínez, made a decision that shocked almost everyone. He substituted Cristiano Ronaldo. Fans inside the stadium looked confused. Social media exploded. Why would you take off your captain, your biggest goal scorer, the man who had just saved your World Cup? But Martínez saw something others didn't. Croatia's defenders were exhausted. Portugal needed fresh legs, someone who could constantly run behind the defensive line. That player was Gonçalo Ramos. Sometimes, the hardest decisions are the ones that win football matches. Only minutes later, Rafael Leao delivered a beautiful cross into the box. Gonçalo Ramos rose above everyone. Powerful header. Goal. Portugal 2, Croatia 1. The substitute had become the match winner. And suddenly, that shocking substitution made perfect sense. Football can be cruel. Conclusion. People will remember Ronaldo for making history. They'll remember Ramos for scoring the winner. But this match was really about something bigger. It reminded us that football is a team game. Sometimes the greatest player starts the comeback. Sometimes the substitute finishes the job. And sometimes, the bravest decision a coach makes is the one everyone questions first. Portugal survived. Croatia left heartbroken. And Cristiano Ronaldo's final World Cup story still has another chapter to write. The next challenge is Spain. And after a night like this, the whole football world will be watching.